Hey, what's up, you guys? It's good to be back. It's good to be back once again. And today I thought I'd go across my list of most difficult platinum trophies that I've completed so far. So, let's just get this out of the way right now. This isn't the top 5 most difficult platinums of all time, even the games I haven't played. This is my personal list of the games that I've completed. So, we're going to start off with number 5. Wolfenstein 2. Now I know what you're thinking. Wolfenstein 2 is the lowest on your list? What? Yeah. I'm gonna be real with you. Compared to the other games that are on the list, I would say that Wolfenstein 2 is definitely on the low end. The only thing that makes Wolfenstein 2's platinum trophy difficult is because of the Mein Leben trophy. Now, for those of you that aren't informed on what the Mein Leben trophy is, the Mein Leben trophy is basically the very hard mode of the game, except you have one life, essentially permadeath mode. Now, after completing the permadeath mode, when I tell you that the game was literally just a collect fest, a fetch quest, if you will, that's really all the game was. After that, it was really just a breeze. It was just a fun time of me getting able to finally look into these side missions, look into these different parts that I can come back to, kill all the different commandants, get all the perks, all these different things. And there is another tedious trophy as well, which is collect 1,000 helmets. But this is collect 1,000 helmets across all saves that you make, so it really repeats over and over again, and it just counts. So yeah, I put it at number 5 because it's really just a permadeath mode as the requirement, and it really just comes down to endurance and memorization in terms of who to take out first and with what weapons. So yeah, that's number 5. Number 4, we have Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. Now, this is another one where I'm pretty sure I have a lot of viewers that might disagree with this being number 4, but I'll explain further on. Ninja Gaiden Black 2, Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, however you say it. This game, honestly, I loved this game more than anything. Like, even the pain I was going through, I was smiling from ear to ear because it reminded me of my childhood. And the only difficult part about this is, I would say, the tag missions that you'll have a really hard time with. But on the other hand, it's the tedious part where you have to basically complete the game 7 times. You heard me right. You have to complete the game 7 times, and then you have to go, within those 7 times, you have to get the Master Ninja rank on all difficulties, on every single chapter from start to finish. Those are the 2 trophies that are the most tedious, and not only that, but the game itself is pretty challenging. The game, this hack and slash game, like, a lot of people forgot about Ninja Gaiden. They forgot what the true Souls, whatever Souls was trying to embody. They forgot what that real pain was about. You see, Ninja Gaiden 2 Black basically reminded you, you're not that guy, buddy.
Oh, trust me, you're not that guy.
So I put it at number 4 only because of those 2, and then there's just the simple fact that the game is difficult alone. And if you go on the Master Ninja rank or the Master Ninja difficulty, you can get taken out in 1 grab or 1 to 2 hits. After that, you basically got to fight for your life all throughout the game. And I streamed that, and I'm not gonna say I streamed that entire game, but I streamed the moments that were very difficult. And if you want to look at that, that's gonna be in my live section, or I might put it at the end of the video. It depends. But yeah, number 4, Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. Number 3, Devil May Cry Special Edition. Not the Devil May Cry 5, the regular edition. The Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition is difficult because everyone knows why. The Hell in Hell mode. Yes. Not only do you have to complete the Hell in Hell mode, but you also have to get an S rank on every single difficulty, including Hell in Hell mode, excluding Heaven and Hell and the legendary Dark Knight mode for obvious reasons. But the Hell in Hell mode can definitely drive you a little insane if you aren't used to the combat right away. when I came back to this game, it took me roughly about a week and a half for me to get that platinum coming back to the game. I got to look at my timeline, but I know that it never felt like I was failed, like I wouldn't succeed, essentially. It never felt like I wouldn't succeed because, you know, I went back to get this platinum coming from the Devil May Cry 5 platinum. And the only reason why I'm putting this one at number 3 is because I vividly remember when I first got my hands on this game and how overwhelmingly just massive the arsenal was. And on top of that, the enemies didn't play any games with you. If you aren't really used to Devil May Cry games, this is probably going to be higher up on your list simply because of how fast-paced it is. Ninja Gaiden 2 Black is different because to obtain the Master Ninja rank, you really just have to kill all the enemies. You really don't have to not die. You can die as many times as you want, trust me, and use as many items as you want. But here in Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition, if you use an item, you're hurting yourself. You're hurting yourself and you're hurting your rank. And if you die, you're also hurting your rank. So you need to basically not die, or at least not die all the way and keep your score up to obtain all these S ranks that you need. And then, on top of that, you have to complete the Bloody Palace for all 4 characters within the game. That wasn't a requirement in the OG Devil May Cry 5, which is why I'm putting that to the side and making this one the number 3. So you have all the difficulties, and then you have your miscellaneous trophies as well as collecting all the purple orbs and then the blue orbs, stuff like that. Basically your collection hunt where you increase the health and the double trigger and stuff like that. So this game is right there at number 3 for a reason. Because not only is it, you know, fun, but it's very, very challenging, and it can definitely throw you off with that Hell in Hell mode. Next, number 2, Trepang 2. Now, this game right here is probably quite the curveball for people that have never heard of this game. I'm pretty sure that the people that are on PC know about this game to some degree, but there are a lot of console players out there that have never heard of this Fear/Max Payne game. Now, you guys might be wondering, what are you talking about? Look on the screen. That's Max Payne with Fear. That's literally what this game is. This game is not only extremely fun and creative in terms of how you can take out, you know, dozens and dozens of enemies in one room with just you, but once you go on that rage mode, my guy, once you go on that rage mode, you thought that Wolfenstein 2's I Am Death Incarnate or Mein Leben, you thought that AI was bad? This AI in Trepang 2 is literally cheating. They are only pretending like they don't know that you're there. And the people that have tried rage mode on Trepang 2 know exactly what I'm talking about. Trepang 2 has a couple of missions where it almost seems almost impossible that you think that you'll get past. You have to do quite a certain number of deaths. You can look online and see like the walkthroughs and stuff like that, but it's easier to look at, but it's extremely harder to replicate or to try to do the same thing. Trust me. Now, I only put this one at number 2 because I remember after getting the platinum, or after getting that rage mode trophy specifically, how drained I was. Nothing hurt. Now the number 1 spot, that's the one that hurt my brain, but this game made me, after getting that rage mode, it drained my heart, it drained my soul, and I couldn't believe that I did it because it was just like, I remember when I first booted up rage mode and I just kept asking myself, why do I hate myself? Why am I like this? And the moment the moment I thought, okay, this is it, I'm not gonna be able to get past this part, I would get past it, and then the whole addiction of coming back for more just started to keep going. There was one mission, I want to say, that basically stopped me, and I want to say it was the final mission with the helicopter, because it spawns infinite enemies. And mind, when I tell you that they know where you are, they're just pretending like they don't. You have to be on the move. You have to get those headshots. You got to duel with the SMGs, or you can have the grenade launcher. I wouldn't use the grenade launcher because you can definitely kill yourself with that. But you got to be moving fast. Utilize your stealth, your invisibility technique, and utilize I want to call it the bullet time because that's just you slowing down time. You got to utilize that throughout that entire rage mode, man, because you got to complete rage mode on all main missions and side missions. So if you guys want to give this game a shot, I'd say go on PlayStation Store, pick it up. I think it's like $22 or something like that. It's definitely worth the buy, and you'll enjoy it if you like FPS shooters. Next, Crash 4. Oh God, this game right here. Now, when I made my Crash 4 video, I genuinely thought that the DMC5 was harder than this, but no. Coming back to Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition, it realigned my belief that DMC5 was harder than Crash 4, when in fact that was completely wrong. When I think about Crash 4, I think about my sanity that is no longer in my brain. I think about the peace that I had. I think about the previous lives that I had before I attempted this platinum trophy. This platinum trophy will break you in so many different pieces. They say that the Wolfenstein 2 is a 10 out of 10 trophy, 10 out of 10 difficulty. No. This is a 10 out of 10 difficulty, bro. Crash Bandicoot 4 is so wrong for what they do to you. You have to not only, I think you have to play through the game maybe 5 or 6 times, but you have to get all the gems, all the inverted gems. You have to get all the impossible relics, which is basically you hitting all the boxes and not dying throughout the entire level for all 38 levels, mind you. And then you have the time relics, where you have to get the platinum relics, the platinum time relics. That broke me. That broke me, and I needed a little bit of time to just think about, like, am I really gonna be on this forever platinum hunt? Am I really gonna do this? But as you guys can see, I'm pushing forward and trying to look for more platinums. So what I will say is, if you guys have a platinum trophy or a game, if you see my videos or you pay attention to me, if you see a game in mind that you think that I can take on, or hell, that you think that I can't take on from the genre of games that I play, put it down in the description below so that I can, check it out, look it up, see if I'm willing to go up for the task. Now, let me specify real quick in terms of difficulty. If the trophies have anything to do with play this a certain amount of hours or a certain amount of time, anything where it's more like a tedious thing where you're just playing the game for like hours and hours on end. No, I need trophies that are skill specific. Platinum trophies that are more skill specific, not time and endurance, skill specific. Because if it's strictly just endurance, that's why Wolfenstein 2 is really at the bottom. Because it's really just, well, if I just boot the game up, do I have the passion to keep going? That's basically why I say recommend those trophies or those games that, that how can I say this? Games that want you to showcase that skill, that real time skill, if you will. But yeah, man, that's all I have today. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video today, and be sure to look out for some more streams pretty soon. When Shadow Labyrinth comes out, I'm going to be playing the dog mess out of that game, and hopefully the platinum isn't too bad, so that I can get Ninja Gaiden Ragebound in time. Basically 2 back-to-back 2D hack and slash games. They aren't really hack and slash, but you guys catch my drift. But yeah, make sure you guys like the video, and hit me up with a subscribe. I need that. And I will catch you guys probably tomorrow, or within the next couple of hours if I'm streaming, or if I'm not streaming. You guys get it. Peace.